Well, today we'd like to welcome Ronald Smith, founder of Positive Vibes, a Charleston-based organization dedicated to combating gun violence and substance abuse and promoting peace and safety in our community. And you've got an event that's coming up, and we want to make sure that we tell everybody when and where and all that good stuff. But Ronald, first of all, thank you for being here. And tell us a little bit about the inspiration behind starting Positive Vibes.
The inspiration behind starting Positive Vibe was my daughter. She was murdered. She got killed into group gangs were shooting at each other, and she got caught inside the crossfire.
I'm so sorry.
And
how many years ago was this?
4 years ago.
4 years ago.
This just was her anniversary when she passed away.
How old was she?
She was 14 years old at the time.
14 years old. She was a baby.
Yes, ma'am.
I'm so sorry. And I can see why you would want to carry on her legacy in
Yes,
this
ma'am.
way. What have been some of the initiatives? Your organization's been around about that long as well, so it sounds like immediately you felt the call
Yes.
to establish this organization.
Yes, ma'am.
Where did you find the strength to do that?
The strength came from her. It came from her dream of me. I didn't want it to retaliate.
Yeah.
So instead of turning it into a retaliation, I did it another way and just turn it into a way that I can carry her name and be able to live through my other kids and also live through her name. And we started Positive Vibe Roger A. Smith, name it right after her.
Yeah.
And our organization is more on gun violence, batting gun violence, doing a lot of public safety stuff in the communities, stuff like that.
So what has been the impact in these last 4 years, would you say, with the work that you've been doing at Positive Vibes?
It has been a very big impact because we do a lot of giveaways also, Christmas giveaway, Thanksgiving giveaway, back to school giveaways, grief counseling meetings. Also,
It's a good way to get into the community.
Get into it and the community really know who I am.
Sure.
So for me to right now step into the plate, because everyone thought, like I said, it would have been a retaliation.
Right, yeah.
And everybody's looking for me to retaliate instead of giving back this way. So our impact have been serious. I mean, we have been boots on the ground. Day one, we created this nonprofit under her.
Wow.
And have been working hard.
That's incredible. What kind of programs are you offering? Because you have a center as well.
Yes, we have.
Where's the center located?
Our center is located right there on Rivers Avenue, 3355 Rivers Avenue, across from the old DSS building. We also do mentorship. We mentor at-risk kids. DJJ refer all the kids to us, and we do a lot with them in the community while trying to change their lives around.
I love hearing about that, and take us through maybe someone's journey, if you could, just indulge us for a minute. Having someone who may have had a tough start in life, but then as soon as they enter your program, the shepherding that takes place and the transformation that you see unfold as time passes by.
Yes. So it reminded me of me. I was a kid that was an at-risk kid. I have been in every prison you can name, from juvenile to state penitentiary to the federal also. And raising up the way I raise up, I can kind of adapt to the kids because I used to be just like them.
Yeah.
And I allow my kids to know I'm just like you, I'm no different. But look at me now, I'm a businessman. I changed my life around for the best. We have had 2 successful stories. From our mentorship program. One of our kids got caught with a firearm. And the judge wanted to take him up the road because he had caught with a firearm in school. We was able to let the judge know that he completed our program. It was also my program and another program, also Ms. Patsy Gardner. She helped out with this, and also Coach Chuck. And we got this young man to graduate high school, and he also in college right now.
Wow, that's
so
fantastic.
He's in college, 2nd year in college, doing very great things. And we just had another guy did the exact same thing, caught with a gun, come into our program, and now he have graduated high school, and we are working to put him in the Army right now.
What do you think it is? What is that part of the message that resonates? That is that pivotal moment in the child's life that they decide to go down the better path?
I think like me, they probably sit back and think about it for a second. And think about, well, this is what I'm doing. And I like to put it in these kids' face, do you want to die? And when I ask them, do you want to die, all of them say no.
That shakes someone to the core.
Yes, it shakes them. And they kind of think about it, and I tell them my story and what I've been through, and I don't want them to see what I've been through, they go through, and they kind of catch the lead on it and also follow might lead and change their life around.
That's wonderful. That's wonderful. Tell us about the event that's coming up.
Well, this weekend, we partnership with Wake Up Carolina. We do great community work with them, and also we partnership with the Sheriff Office and now Charleston Police Department, and we're doing a 3K public safety run. Because we got to look at right now public safety. We got a lot of people dying out here from opiate drugs.
Yes.
And we wanted to bring more of a light from the opiate, also with the gun violence, because all these things supplements as public safety things, and we wanted to do this run together and bring the initial to everyone to know what public safety really is. I don't want to see no one lose their life to gun violence, and I don't want to see no one die from shooting a needle in their arm. So we wanted to bring more light into it and bring this 3K run so people can come out and really celebrate with us.
And I'm glad that you brought up Wake Up Carolina, because we're actually going to have Dean Stevens join us. And Wake Up Carolina has been a great organization that I want our audience to learn more about as well. So how did you two meet? How did this marriage come about?
Me and Nancy met 4 years ago when my daughter first passed away. Her son passed away and my daughter passed away. So our connection got close. Then we lost focus on each other. And at the sheriff's swearing in, we saw each other 4 years later. And we was able to connect the dots back again, do some community work. She have gotten me a lot of training in that lane, and I have been showing her training from our lane also. So we continue to work together as good friends and also as community partners.
Yeah, and Wake Up Carolina, they work a lot with substance abuse and helping people and helping families who've been affected by it as well, right? So wonderful. All right, we're going to put the information up on the screen, when the event's happening, where it's going to be, and the wonderful cause that it's all on behalf of. So thank you so much for coming on, Ronald, and sharing with us. And we're so sorry about your daughter, but you are doing wonderful things in the community. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
We'll be back after this.